Born at just 25 weeks, Alfie and his twin brother Ben were given a 1 in 6 chance of survival, despite doctors' fears. They defied the odds only for tragedy to strike 10 years later following a basic medical blunder. Alfie Scambler Holt was taken to casualty after his mother found him gray and struggling to breathe. The only consultant on duty in A&E started treatment for severe sepsis. But efforts to administer vital fluid and antibiotics were hampered by difficulties inserting a cannula. The story of Alfie and Ben's fight for life, pictured with their mother Candace, was featured in the Daily Mail a decade ago. Alfie was just 1 pound 15 ounces with 15 holes in his bowel and bleeding on his brain. Born at just 25 weeks, Alfie and his twin brother Ben were given a 1 in 6 chance of survival. An inquest is being held into Alfie's death after he stopped breathing while at hospital and could not be resuscitated. The boy's mother Candace told yesterday's inquest in Stockport that no one mentioned sepsis and she thought Alfie was being treated for a chest infection. Wiping tears from her eyes, she said, "I just wish they'd told me how poorly he was. For the past couple of years of his life he was as fit and healthy as he could be." It took an hour to establish a stable line into his vein and begin treatment on Alfie. His condition appeared to stabilize, but 10 hours after he was admitted he stopped breathing and could not be resuscitated. Their mother Candace told yesterday's inquest in Stockport that no one mentioned sepsis and she thought Alfie was being treated for a chest infection. Wiping tears from her eyes, she said, "I just wish they'd told me how poorly he was. For the past couple of years of his life he was as fit and healthy as he could be." The story of Alfie and Ben's fight for life was featured in the Daily Mail a decade ago. Alfie was just 1 pound 15 ounces with 15 holes in his bowel and bleeding on his brain. The boy, who had cerebral palsy, became ill on June 3 last year and an ambulance took him to Stepping Hill Hospital in Stockport. Paramedic Andrew Ibbs told the hearing it was clear Alfie's condition was life-threatening. He sent ahead a red standby alert and Alfie was met on arrival by a resuscitation team. Ward staff briefly managed to insert a line and began giving Alfie vital fluids, but the line came out and took an hour to reinsert. Dr. Leila Dillamy, the pediatric registrar who took over Alfie's care, insisted the delay in inserting a cannula hadn't been a factor because antibiotics had still been commenced within an hour. Related articles. Previous one. Next, nearly 14,000 women have called breast cancer hotline over National Hero Service from the boy of 17 who befriends sick. Share this article. Share. Dr. Dillamy also said she had wrongly assumed that on-call consultant pediatrician Carol Heap would see Alfie on her rounds. Asked by coroner Alison Mutch whether in retrospect she would have done anything differently, Dr. Dillamy said she wished she had asked openly for Dr. Heap's help. However, she stressed she had followed guidelines for sepsis throughout. For her to come and see Alfie, holding back tears as she looked across at Alfie's mother, she insisted, "I was doing my best for Alfie and his family. Looking back on things that maybe that we just hadn't got on top of it." The Daily Mail's End the Sepsis Scandal campaign has battled to raise awareness of the condition. It is the leading cause of avoidable deaths in Britain, claiming at least 44,000 lives a year, which is tough to diagnose until it is too late. The hearing continues.
Where the freaks at?